It's your boy.
It's your...
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't
say it. Don't say it. Don't.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex from Fitment Industries, and I'm here with...
Dakota from Fitment Industries.
And you're watching another episode of...
This or...
That was really unorganized.
That.
We didn't do it that well. This or that, where you guys get to ask us whether we would go with this or whether we would go with that. So if you have a question, drop it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so we can keep making awesome videos like this. Are you ready?
I'm born ready.
Good. Props, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, hit us.
All right. And our first question is interior prismatic LED lighting or exterior underglow?
That's awfully specific items.
Yeah. I'll take it first. I'm going to go with underglow. It's making a little bit of a comeback. You got like cool stuff like the puddle lights now, which is a little different than like the neon tubes you had back in the day, you know. Now it's just all slimline LED lighting.
Yeah.
And I've seen it, like a couple cars pull it off and actually look decent. Interior lighting, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like when I was 16, I had it in my PT Cruiser and it would flash along with the music. And sometimes I thought I was gonna have a seizure. So I think I'm gonna stray away from that and go with underglow.
I would say probably interior lighting for me, just because the cars that I have currently have very crappy interior lighting, especially the old one. The old one I don't even think has a light. I just don't even think it came with it. So having a little nice like white LED would be very, very nice in a nighttime environment, and I don't think underglow would look that good on it. So I'm gonna go with the interior lighting.
My Focus ST actually has a setting from the factory with LED lights under the footwell, and I can change the colors.
Oh.
How neat is that? I feel like I drive a 12-year-old's car now. Why'd I say that out loud?
All right, next up.
All right, and question 2 is lowered static SR20 swap MX3 or wide body RB25 swap Datsun bag?
Yeah. So in regards to what we would choose, I would go with the wide body bagged Datsun with the RB swap, because I love Datsuns and I've always loved Datsuns, and they will be one of my favorites to the end of days. You wanna argue with me about it?
I'm really thinking about this. This is tough.
And you also have to remember that it's like a Legend, you know? Like, it's a cool car. It's got the long nose, it's got the short butt, it's wide, it can get wider. It's got a super long engine bay. You can fit pretty much anything.
Okay, yeah, no, you're not convincing me. I was already leaning towards that way.
Well, good.
Plus, I love big cars. It's just dope. Wide body, I think it would look sick, aired out. I'm thinking real wide with it on some 3-piece wheels.
Yep.
I think it'd be a cool car. I've never like thought about owning a Datsun, and I don't think it's a car like I'd go out of my way to own.
Wow.
But I enjoy them. I like seeing them. I like other people dealing with their problems.
Yeah,
so.
there's a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, and question 3, would you rather get a Suzuki Cappuccino or a Mazda Autozam AZ-1?
Okay, one second. I gotta look this up.
A what?
Exactly.
Is the second option? What did you just call me? Autozam.
That thing is cool as.
Autozam, absolutely.
Look at the gull-wing doors,
gull-wing
bro.
doors. Look at how happy it is.
Holy cow. Oh
Heck
my gosh.
Yeah, brother.
All right, one
I
second.
Put the angry eyes on the headlights.
The Suzuki Cappuccino?
No.
Going off the name, I already don't want it, but let me check it out. Oh, no, this isn't nearly as cool as the other one, the Autozam. That sounds like...
It's like Shazam.
I was gonna say, it sounds like that
it's
movie
like
Shaq was in.
Auto Shazam, you know?
But Shaq would not fit in that car.
No, absolutely
Maybe
not.
if he kept the gull-wing door open, though.
Be like one of the cool rappers with the doors always open.
Yeah,
like
just drive around
I
with
never
them.
really understood the flex on it.
You gotta show off you got
flex
different
with
doors,
the
bro.
doors?
Gotta show you got different doors
What
than
happens
everybody
if
else.
you have normal doors? Do you flex with normal doors?
I don't see too many people flex with normal doors, but
what if
I
it's
think
a
it's because it's
Lamborghini
hard.
with normal doors?
Imagine going 70 and trying to open the fucking door and hold it open. You can't flex
You
it.
gotta put your foot on it like the cool kids. Just open it and be like, bang, gang, you know, rap song.
I know what I'm doing on the way home tonight.
We're gonna give it a shot. All right, we got our answer. Next question.
All right, and question 4 is car performance first or car aesthetic first?
Oof. Okay. I'm definitely gonna go with performance. I like getting all my bolt-ons done because I like making the car actually fun to drive right off the bat. Like getting at least the bolt-ons, intake, exhaust on there, so it's a little more fun and doing that stuff, and then getting into the aesthetics because I don't know, if you have it like, imagine you have a big wing, splitter, diffuser, canards, and your car sounds like
Yeah,
That's lame.
It's tough because if you buy a car out of the gate and you love the performance that's already out of it, I would say then go into the aesthetics, and I think that's where a lot of the arguments kind of stem from. But
Okay.
if you have a car that, out of the gate doesn't perform at a high level, then you put a bunch of aero and all this stuff on to make it look like it needs the performance, and it doesn't. I say that's where there can be a little bit of a controversial topic.
Sure.
I would go with the performance too, though, just because almost all platforms have basic modifications that you can do just to kind of open it up a little bit more. And then from there, even if it's only like an intake, exhaust, and a tune, that at least gets you a little bit more oomph, and then you can start focusing on some of the aesthetic, unless you are perfectly happy from the factory where it sits, no questions asked. I don't think there's many cars like that, though.
No, I was gonna say all the cars I buy are little tuners that you need to do something, otherwise they're incredibly boring to drive.
Yeah.
All right, and question 5, indoor car show or outdoor car show?
That's a good one. That's actually a really good one. You go first.
All right,
All right, bud.
This is tough. I'm gonna explain myself, I'm gonna think out loud a little bit here because I love indoor shows. It's cool. I don't know why it's cool to park cars inside, but it looks cool. It's fun to do. But along with that is rolling in with a tank at like a quarter tank or less most of the time. Like that's a requirement for most shows for like fire hazards and stuff, right? And then a lot of times they make you disconnect the battery and stuff like that. So that's kind of dumb. If you're shooting pictures inside, it can be kind of crappy if like the lighting's junk. But there's something about them I like, just being inside.
Yeah.
Is nice because then you don't have like the weather factor to it, It's always going to be nice inside. So I love a good car show outside on a nice day, but if it's 95 degrees out, no, I don't want to be sitting in the sun baking, or if it's raining or snowing, it's not the most fun I've ever had.
Yeah.
So
I would say, I don't know. We host both, or I've hosted both. Especially, we did a season opener here in Wisconsin in April, and it was an indoor showcase, outdoor meet and greet, and then we had like a outdoor VIP section, I guess. And it snowed, I think about 8 inches. And so the outdoor area was slim, but the indoor area was bumping. We had so many people that actually was at the show that stayed inside, that got to enjoy the show and all that sort of stuff, strictly because we had the indoor showcase. I love the indoor showcase because it's fun. I think it kind of helps people really get to see their car in like a different location.
Sure.
I feel like a lot of people associate outdoor shows with like meet and greets and like outdoor meets and stuff. So I can see both sides. I would say combine both. I think the coolest thing is when you can do both, when you have an indoor showcase and an outdoor show and an outdoor meet and greet, and then you have a spectator area, so you can get people that just want to look, you can get people that kind of want to show off their car, you can get people that want to show off their car but maybe don't plan on being there for the whole event, and then you have the indoor showcase that's like, this is all day, this is everything, this is the best that I got. So,
okay, Alex, well, this is this or that. It's not, I picked both.
Okay.
So
well,
you got to pick one.
I'm sorry. I just want you to know that I was here since episode 1.
Sure.
So I'm saying both.
Well, I'm making revisions here, all right? We need to make this cut and dry. This isn't this
Cut
or
and dry?
both.
Yeah.
It's this or that, Alex. Pick one. Indoor, outdoor. I'm picking indoor.
You don't even know.
I'm
That's
picking
the
indoor.
thing. You didn't even know. It's the same exact argument.
I'm
And they're
picking
like,
indoor.
I'm going to talk so much but I better figure out what I'm going to say. Otherwise, I'm not going to get the answer. Oh, I'm at the end of my sentence. That's what you just did.
Called it. Indoor.
Indoor?
Yep.
All right, fine. Indoor.
Oh, copycat.
Our bonus question
Purple
is
looking-
food related, and it is In-N-Out Burger or Whataburger?
Whataburger, get out of my
What
face.
the? No. I
Absolutely.
thought this was like one we would agree on.
Why would you choose In-N-Out Burger?
Because it's the best.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Whataburger, hands down, the best ever. If you ever gone to Whataburger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You see those you see like the W.
No.
You see the W off of any like
You're making
tollway
me
Texas
sick.
road, and you just know that when you go there, you're going to get the large drink instead of the medium, and the large is like 64 ounces of styrofoam.
If you want a large drink, you go to
goodness.
Taco John's, and I
Yeah,
think we've
you're
already
going to
solidified that.
In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, In-N-Out. Okay, so In-N-Out, I want to make something clear. The fries could use some improvement.
So then why would
Absolutely.
you vote for it?
Because
everything
I'm
from
voting
Whataburger is-
burger.
No,
And
no.
the burger
there's a
trumps.
whole unit.
animal style,
No,
2x2.
no. If
That
I
mustard grill goodness, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if I wanted my food to taste like everything and nothing at the same time, sure, I'll get some animal style fries.
Excuse me,
But
sir.
I want my food to
Sir,
taste
excuse me.
properly, as
Oh
it's supposed to, so that my burger is fantastic, my fries are crispy, my drink is cold, my ketchup comes in an appropriate size packet with some added buffalo sauce
got
and no
fancy
additional
sauce
charge. I don't
at
need no
In-N-Out.
The fact they call it fancy sauce just shows me that they're like, we
Someone-
don't really know
Oh my God.
what you want, so I put a bunch of salt and some barbecue in there. Hope you're happy. Enjoy your mash of food. If I wanted a goulash, I'd go home and take some leftovers, throw
All right.
it on some fries. I'd have the same thing. Whataburger.
Show
There's
me,
not even a chance.
Show me on the doll where In-N-Out hurt you.
Doleware?
Show me on the doll where In-N-Out hurt
It
you.
didn't hurt me. I just want you to know that on this episode of This or That, this specific question, there is a right and a wrong answer.
In-N-Out
You have
is the right
provided
answer.
An incorrect answer.
I'll take that to the grave.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna.
hope people in the comments support me because this is shit.
No, In-N-Out Burger, like, it's not bad. If I wanted mediocrity, there you
All right,
go.
we're gonna call because I think this question's going longer than the entire episode.
Anyway, you guys have watched another episode of This or That. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop your comments in the section below. Try to keep them automotive related, but if you do have one that's not automotive related, potentially food related, you will spark a hot debate. I'm Alex from Fitment Industries.
And I'm the correct one, Dakota from Fitment Industries.
He wishes he was right. The last time he tried to be right, he played me in ping pong and lost during the giveaway if you watched. This is the second time now that he said he was going to beat me and he still can't. Anyway, we will see you guys later. Peace.